What's up guys, it's Byron D. Allen, and today I'm going to give you 5 steps that you need to take in order to plan out your own home-based t-shirt business. Stick around. So I wanted to create this video to help you guys to create a solid plan for your t-shirt business, because the person who plans the best is most likely going to be the most successful. So make sure you go through all of these steps so that you can have the best plan that you can have. So the first step you want to take is to research your niche. And if you don't know what a niche is, basically that's the interest of the people that you're selling to. So the group of people that you're selling to, they might love bowling, they might love reading, they might love cooking, they might love skateboarding. This is going to be the most important thing that you need to do. I like to suggest that people start off with a niche that you are already passionate about. So for example, if you love bowling or you love cooking, to start off with something that you have a lot of knowledge about, because by you having that knowledge, you're gonna know where they hang out at online or in person. And so you'll have more access to that niche. So make sure you do solid research on Facebook groups, forums, and places they could hang out in person. So the next thing with the niche, you want to figure out what type of shirts they're wearing and what type of keywords they're typing in to find these shirts. So this is going to include keyword research and design research. And so you can use keyword tools like Keywords Everywhere to help you get the search volume for these keywords. And if you don't know how to do keyword research, just sign up for my free print on demand course at the link in the link below, and I teach you how to do it. So after you figure out which keywords they're using to find the shirts that they're looking for, you're gonna go and look and see which designs are the most popular. Now you're not gonna copy off of the designs, but you just wanna get a feel for the type of designs that they are into. And you will see a general theme for each niche that you're dealing with. All right, so step number 2, you're going to want to get into creating your own designs. One of the websites I suggest is Canva.com. Canva.com is like one of the best websites it is when it comes to creating designs. You could create social media posts, you could create logos for your t-shirt business, and you could do backgrounds and wallpapers. You could do all type of things. So Canva.com, I highly suggest it. It's free. They do have a paid version, but with what they give you with the free version, trust me, it's enough. If you are more advanced at creating designs, I would suggest Photopea. Photopea is like a free online version of Photoshop. Now I had just discovered Photopea just last year, but it's been very helpful for me in creating mock-ups and things to that nature. So if you have the skills and tools, use Photopea. If you don't have a lot of time on your hands, but you have money to spend and invest, use Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com got plenty of people, plenty of talented people that can create t-shirt designs for you. All you have to do is contact them, message them, let them know what type of designs that you're looking to make, send them samples of what you want, and boom, you collab with them. They make it, they send you the rough draft, and you tell them whatever changes you want to make, you know. And so go on there, message a couple different people, see what they're charging, look at their work, and choose from there. And so number 3, you're going to have to source your products. So while you're sourcing, you're going to have to figure out what type of shirts are you going to sell. Do you want like regular crew necks like this? Do you want V-necks? Do you want long sleeves? Or do you want hoodies? Do you want sweatpants? You're gonna have to figure that out. And that's why doing the research on your niche, you will know what type of clothing your niche is into. After you figure out the type of clothing or the shirts that you want to sell, next you're gonna have to find your distributor. And so for the people that's just getting started, the company that I recommend is Jiffy Shirts. They have such a wide variety of all type of things that you can sell, from beanies to socks to shirts, just all type of things. So check them out, jiffyshirts.com. So next, you might see different shirts that you might want to test out. What I would suggest is to order samples. Yes, spend some money, order samples so that you can get the best quality for your customers. Because at the end of the day, if it's not quality, most likely you won't get repeat customers, and you won't repeat customers, so order some samples. So number 4, you're going to have to choose your printing method. Now, of course, you're gonna need a heat press, okay? That's the first thing you're gonna need, a heat press. I use the Stahl's Max Press. You can get one brand new for about $1,250, but you can also look on eBay for one and get one for about half price. Now, when I checked eBay recently, they didn't have many on there. So what I would do is set a little notification for eBay to let you know when new ones come on, so you can keep an eye out on the prices of them when they do show up. Number 2, you're gonna have to choose between if you want to use maybe a crooked machine, or if you want to do sublimation. Now, I've been learning a lot about sublimation recently on TikTok because after I did the video, there was a lot of discussion in my lives about sublimation and heat transfers, and I learned a lot about sublimation. So I may try sublimation one day, I don't know. But the method I use is the Cricut machine, okay? If you're gonna use the Cricut machine, just know that you're gonna need some vinyl, you're gonna need a way to cut the vinyl, and you're gonna need a picker, and you're gonna need some mats so that you can put your vinyl onto the mat so that the machine can cut the design. Now, if you're gonna go the sublimation route, just know that you're gonna need your own inkjet printer, all right? So do your own research, do a Google search and search for inkjet printers, all right? Once you find your inkjet printer, you do your own research and you choose which one you wanna use. Next, you're gonna need special sublimation paper, all right? You can't use regular printing paper to print your designs on it. You're gonna need special sublimation paper. So do a research on that and you should be able to find both of them pretty easy. Now, just in case you got a lot of room and you don't mind the mess, another way you can go without even using the heat press is screen printing. Screen printing is like the OG way of making shirts. It is regarded as the best way because basically you put in the ink directly onto the shirt. And the type of ink that they use is plastisol ink. And so the design lasts for a pretty long time when you do it that way. And now the alternate method to screen printing is, which the method I use heat transfers. Now with heat transfers, they're using the same ink, which is plastisol ink, what they use in screen printing, except they put the ink onto a heat transfer and they put your design on a heat transfer. And so that's the method that I like using because I don't have to worry about the mess and the chemicals and the screens and all of that, but I still can get the same quality ink on my shirts. And so do your research, see how much room you got, what you're willing to deal with, and go from there. And then number 5, you need to decide where you're going to sell. Now, there are so many places to sell online, all right? The top 3 places you could probably sell is Amazon, eBay, and Etsy. The good thing about all of these websites is that they generate their own traffic, and so you don't really have to spend much money on marketing, really none at all if you don't want to, and you could generate traffic to your stores. Now, the setback on that is that it comes with fees, and of course, they're doing the marketing for you to bring people in, so you don't have to worry about the marketing, but they make up for it by the fees. Now, I hear people complain about the fees, but it's actually not that bad, all right? And so I'm a top 1% seller on Etsy. I like Etsy, and I would suggest to start with Etsy. Now, if you're more of a marketer and you know how to market, use Shopify. You can set up your own store, you can put your own products on there, and you won't have to worry about all the fees. But you will need to be able to generate traffic to your store. And so if you're good at marketing, Shopify is a real good place to sell. And a couple bonuses I throw in there. Facebook Marketplace is pretty big. I hear a lot of people that say they're pretty successful selling on Facebook Marketplace. Also, don't forget about Craigslist. If you're not worried about selling in person, you can use Craigslist. And also, once all of this virus is done, you'll be able to sell at conventions and things to that nature. So those are the 5 things that you need to plan out to be successful at creating your own t-shirt business. So I wish you the best in planning out your home-based t-shirt business. And don't forget, I do have a free print-on-demand course that'll help you to get started with this without having to spend the money. And so leaving out, always remember, true wealth is your time and freedom.